Thank you for tuning into Behind the Grind, where we give you the inside on music, fashion, beauty, and film industry. We're out here in Tampa, Florida, and I'm your host, James Rutledge. We got a chance to sit down with filmmaker Rody Lawrence and get the inside on his new stage play. It's called Fighting God. Take a look as we go behind the grind of a filmmaker.
Let's face it, we all know what you've been through. Don't you think that this one just hits a little too close to home?
Look, Sal, I know it's hitting close to home, I understand that. But like I said, I prayed about it. You prayed about it? Really? You prayed about it? Huh? The last time I checked, the names on those doors was Davis and Davis, not Davis and God. Because it's a real play. It talks about issues that we don't want to talk about, solid issues. It talks about rape, it talks about suicide, it talks about faith in God, it talks about atheism, all the stuff that we deal with, you know, in life. And so I think that's what people want to see on stage, something real, something they can relate to.
My name is Jay Washington, and I'm here at HCC. We're about to do a stage play called Fighting God.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tiffany Edwards, actress. For Fighting God, I'm playing the role as Kathy.
And what we're doing right now, we're just setting up the stage, doing the prepare, and we're going to be doing some mic checks and everything right now. I've been acting since 1999. We've done several plays, and Roy is a dynamic director, producer, writer, actor, and that's who produced this whole production.
Well, I am in charge of setting the light levels and all that, so I'm going to talk with Rory after they're done setting up, and we're going to come up with the look of the show. We already have the lights installed here in a rep plot, which all the rentals run off of, so I'll just help him kind of choose what the play looks like.
This is the behind the scenes. This is what goes down. I mean, we take all day to get this stuff going so that we can prepare for you a great show.
We're looking to change lives. We're looking to do some big things with this play. It's not just another stage production.
We'll probably do some last minute stuff, make sure the adjustments, everything's fine. But I need you to be in your place, be ready to go. I need you to be ready to bring the fun. I need you to be ready to bring the drama. I need you to be ready to do whatever it is that you need to do.
Thank you for tuning into Behind the Grind. I'm your host, James Rutledge. We're here with Mr. Rody Lawrence, actor, director, and playwright. We're here to give you the inside scoop on Behind the Grind. So what made you decide to get involved with theater?
Well, I've been acting since high school, well, prior to high school. I did plays coming up in the community, church, stuff like that. I think it was my junior year in high school. I had to take electives, and I didn't want to take home economics and cook. The only other option was drama. So I took it without, you know, thinking it would be anything, and I fell in love with it. And from that point on, I just went from there, a little bit in college or whatever, and I was bitten by the bug in high school, I guess.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you plan on transitioning from theater into film production?
I have a couple projects that I'm writing now. Actually, the stage play that we're presenting tonight, Fighting God, we're going to hopefully here this year convert that over to independent film. We've been contemplating it for at least a year, so to answer your question, yes. Work
in progress.
Yeah, yeah.
So what kind of advice would you have for people who are looking to get involved with theater?
Well, the biggest thing, man, is if you're serious about it, do your research and train. You don't have to go to college to learn how to be an actor. You can find a local acting school. It's not like something that's accredited, but it's just training. And just take some courses and jump into a network with people who are interested in the same thing you are and who want to pursue it. Because the biggest challenge is when you're doing a production or you're looking to cast someone, I'm looking to cast someone for my shows, you have people who have some extent of talent, but there's no training. You have to train. You have to work the craft. You have to know the terminology and the lingo of theater or film to I guess grasp the concept of what acting is. A lot of people think acting is just saying lines in front of a camera, saying lines on stage. It's not. You have to develop and create characters. You have to do your homework, because if you're not doing that, the audience is not going to believe you, and it makes for a horrible performance, and the audience can pick that up. So the biggest advice is to find a circle of people who share that passion, find acting school, and train.
Very much in depth. Mm-hmm. Could you tell us a little bit about your new stage play, Fighting God?
Well, Fighting God basically is an inspirational play. It's a story about redemption. It tells the story of two young boys. They experience a tragic experience at a young age with their mother. They lost their mother. She was killed, and because of what happened, it marked both of them for the rest of their lives. One in a way that it pushed them closer to when he gravitated to faith, and God and another brother gravitated to success, money, and that want nothing to do with God. And so with that happening, they become very powerful lawyers, both of them, and they start their own law firm. And the brother that's hurt, Quincy, the one who wants nothing to do with the life that his brother has chosen, the godly life. Quincy's a baller, the womanizer, the money maker, this and that. They have to take a case, and the case is a boy's on trial for rape, and Quincy doesn't want to do it because that's how his mother got raped and murdered. So he ends up taking the case, and it's crazy from that point on. So, yeah, it's heavy.
That's very
It
deep.
touches a lot of the topics that people don't like to talk about, like suicide, rape, molestation, hypocrisy, through faith and organization, stuff like that. But it comes full circle, and it's also about ultimately redemption, being bought back. So, it's pretty cool.
That's very deep. And I know it's not. A lot of people seem to think that it's very easy to do this. Now, not going from A to Z, what would you say the key pieces are in having a successful stage play?
Doing your homework and going to plays. Go to a lot of plays. I mean, volunteer to help on plays like behind the scenes, to help build a set, help be a stagehand, props, or read lines, whatever you can do to get in. Because some people, they'll go to the play and they see, well, I can do that, and the truth is, no, you can't. It's a work. It takes a lot of applying yourself. So you have to jump into the industry. And like I said, even when you don't, I go to plays knowing that the play may not be that great, but I learn from it, and I go to plays that are outstanding, and I learn from it. So it's so many websites that you can go to where people have groups that are interested in what you want. If you want to do a playwright, if you want to be an actor, if you want to do film, if you want to do stage, anything you want to get involved in. Even a lot of people don't want to get on stage; they want to get behind the scenes. It's groups for it. So that's what I suggest.
For those who are interested, where can people go to find your work?
The fastest way is to rqlproductions.com. RQL Productions.
Thank you for taking the time and letting us know what goes on behind the grind, Rody.
Oh, no, appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You've just watched an episode of Behind the Grind. My name is James Rutledge. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you follow us at Instagram at Behind the Grind.